South Gauteng had decided that the following people, my lord, be charged, which is number 1, Longwe, number 2, Kelly Khumalo, number 3, Gladness Khumalo, number 4, Zandi Khumalo, number 5, Tumelo Madlala, number 6, Mthokozisi Twala, number 7, accused 7, it's Maggie Peer, my lord. On 2 counts, my lord. Count number 1, the DPP has decided that they must be charged on the count of murder, in that upon or about the 26th day of October 2014 in Etonia, Boksburg, in the sub-district of Eguruleni, the accused, whose name I've just read into the record, my lord, who acted as perpetrators or accomplice or accessory after the fact, unlawfully and intentionally killed Senzo Meyiwa, an elder person, by shooting him. And count number 2, my lord, is defeating the ends of justice. In that, on or about the date and at or near the place mentioned in count 1, the accused did unlawfully and with intent defeat or obstruct the cause of justice, commit an act to which accused number 1 to 6, they hatched a plan and informed the police that they were robbed at gunpoint by unknown persons. Accused 7, she cleaned the crime scene prior to the arrival of the police, which acts defeated or obstructed the administration of justice. Mr. Madlala, there is a letter, my lord, in terms of Exhibit Q, from the Director of Public Prosecutions in Gauteng, referring to the Force Lawyers Case 375/1 of 2019. That letter confirms the docket that was opened against you, as well as all other people who were inside the house.
Yabona ke mukhona ke ilokho njani docket okanye incwadi qinisekisa ke ukuthi khona idocket evuliwe maqolana nawe nabanye abantu abebekhona endlini eqhamuka kuyo ke i-DPP Gauteng ye case number leyo 67501 ya 2019. Yabuzwa no? Yes, I hear that.
This docket, this letter confirms that, and also in paragraph 3 of this letter, I'm going to read that paragraph 3. You can also have a look at that paragraph if you can be able to see paragraph 3. Okay, but I will also read it. It says, in light of the fact that decisions in Force Lawyers Case 375/1 2019 depends on the credibility findings by the trial court in the current trial involving Force Lawyers Case 636/10/2014, I have therefore decided that the decision in Force Lawyers Case 375/1 2019 will be made at the conclusion of the concurrent trial.
Manje ke uyabona lokho ke okay uma sesibheke le qiniso lokuthi kukhona nje isinqumo ekwafanele ukuthi sithathwe khona lapha mayelana nale case leyana yase Force Lawyers Case 375/1 2019 kanti ke leso sinqumo sinike ekutheni le nkantolo lena ke esebhizi ngayo okwamanje ukuthi ifinyelela ziphi inqumo mayelana-ke naleli cala elimayelana-ke neCAS 636/10/2014. Ngaleyo ndlela-ke ngithathe isinqumo sokuthi le case leyana-ke iCAS number 375/1/2019 izokwazi-ke ukuthi kuthathwe isinqumo ngayo mayelana-ke naleli cala eliculwa manje.
Ngisakwazi ukulinda ukuthi lifike lelo docket.
Now, I cannot wait for that particular docket.
Okay, but you understand what is said there?
Uyakuzwa lokho khulumekayo lapho. Yes.
In other words, it says the Director of Public Prosecution has not declined to prosecute yet, to prosecute you in particular yet, is still waiting.
Manje ngamanye amazwi ulindile, usalindile nje lo okuyena umqondisi obushushisi, kanti ke akakucekeli phansi lokho ukuthi ashushise ukuthi uzoshushiswa ke nawe. Uma eshushisa uyashushiswa nawe. Uyakuzwa lokho?
Ngikuzwa kahle kamhlophe lo.
Ngilinde khona. Quite clearly. Okay. I'm waiting for that.
Okay.
Yeah. Just like Advocate Mshololo, when she reads the letter to say the Ndpp have said that these people, they have a prima facie case to answer before the judge. And you say, Bongs, how is it that you say or you advocate for the same? No, I will show you. The evidence has been in front of us. But the question as to why they are not arrested, I'm still sitting here and confused as you are. Okay? Now let's go back a little bit. Remember the MEC of safety and what? Remember what she said. She said, a man, an intruder, got into the house. That was one guy that pointed out the firearm at the people who were in the house. And guess who stood up to defend Kelly Khumalo? Senzo Meyiwa. Subsequently, he got shot. Do you remember the version that was given by Kelly Khumalo, right? The version that contradicted everything, right? Do you remember the version? Hey guys, the version given by Kelly Khumalo when she was working with this lady, was it Melinda or what? I forgot the name of this lady, right? I did spoke about it, right? Do you remember the fact that, do you remember this, that the very same Khumalo local family had pointed out the guy who used to wash their cars as a guy that was there when Senzo Meyiwa got shot, right? Fast forward, today, the same Zandi Khumalo now, when they walk into court, they can see, they can feel it in their body that these are the right people. Look, that alone tells you that these people have been doing a guesswork. They don't know what they are talking about. Instead, if you listen to what the Director of Public Prosecution have been saying, they have been saying, listen, the people here that need to come here and answer, it is these people. But as to why they are not arrested, it's still a mystery, even today. I want us to I want us to unpack something that I left it for 2024. As the case will resume on the 22nd of January, 2024. But before it resumes, we've got this assignment to unpack some of the things that we know that there are a bit of a conflict. We don't understand how they happened, right? But again, before we start unpacking, there are things that I know we understand why they happen, such as you subscribing, liking the video, commenting in the comment section below, such as you sharing this video, clicking the notification bell, and such as you guys, you know what I'm saying, watching the ads, because that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contributing to this YouTube channel, I know there are other methods as to how you can actually contribute to this YouTube channel. Those method involve, this channel belongs to my company called Mthondo Wethusi Media. All of my media platforms belong to that company. So if you support me through that company, you're actually supporting this podcast. So the bank details are in the video description below, so you can. Now I want to let me show you something. There's something that I want us to look at today, right? In an article that was released by IOL, on which date? They released it on which date? It was released by Sihle Mlambo, published on 20 October 2020, right? There's something that I want you to pay attention to, right? There were no robbers who shot dead Orlando Pirates and Bafana goalkeeper Senzo Meyiwa on that fateful evening in October 60. Look, that was 6 years ago in 2020. In 2020, right? Instead, the former captain was shot dead by Longwe during an argument with Twala's then girlfriend Zandi Khumalo, right? Now remember that there's a story that is told by these other people, and then there's this story that is being told. So that alone tells you that somebody is lying, right? Remember what the father of Senzo Meyiwa said, that they received a call shortly after Senzo Meyiwa was killed. And the person who called them was Utumelo, who said, Senzo has been shot by Zandi Khumalo's boyfriend, right? And Kelly Khumalo was heard in the background saying, Senzo, what am I going to say to Senzo's mother, right? Do you remember all of that? But they changed all of that. So it cannot be that they want to be victims, but then their story does not make sense. That alone says it necessitates them to be called before a judge. They now have, by the virtue of this story that is, you know what I'm saying? By the virtue of that, they've got a prima facie case to answer before a judge. But as I continue here, you're going to see something. This was the sensational claim made by Siyabonga Meya, the former Orlando Pirates, the former footballer's cousin, who has become the family spokesperson since Meyiwa's father Sam died last year, July. Meya claimed Longwe, the son of music mogul Chico Twala, was the one who pulled the trigger after he got into an argument with Twala's then girlfriend Zandi Khumalo. Meya was speaking to Newsroom Africa on Tuesday after a report by News 24 on Tuesday said that police investigators looking into the Meyiwa case had found a gun allegedly used in the murder on October 26, 2014. In the past, a number of law enforcement officers have said that the case is too complex and will likely never be resolved. According to News 24, they have spoken with police officer associated with investigation who claim that the firearm they have apparently uncovered, the suspect who have identified, could finally result in the prosecution. Okay? The men allegedly have fatally shot Meyiwa. Is in Johannesburg prison serving 30 year sentence for the murder of an Alexander taxi boss, the News 24 said. Now that is Mapisa ne? I think it's accused number 3 or accused number 4, whom we know that was arrested for, or in connection to the Alexandra taxi box. However, national spokesperson have denied any knowledge of this. Spokesperson Vishnaidu said police did not know anything about the weapon. If there's anything on the Meyiwa matter, anyone will be informed. It won't be anyone's scoop. The national police are the only ones speaking on the matter. Right. Despite NADO's assertion, several leaks have surfaced in social media over the years about the matter. Look now, listen carefully again. this is where now the prima facie case is now also being built, right? This includes the claim that there was no robbers was involved, which was reported by the Sunday Independent last November and City Press in August, which claimed Meyiwa's girlfriend Kelly Khumalo ordered a hit on the former goalkeeper's life and paid the man 45,000 instead of the agreed upon, which was 250,000 rand, right? And then right here, as I read this, you can tell that, remember that there was also a document leaked from the NPA, right? Which was talking about how they need to go and investigate these claims, the person that borrowed Kelly Khumalo the money to go and to continue or to carry out these things. Do you remember such things, right? And then the other thing that necessitate these people, right, to come and answer, it's this. I don't know how best I can or I should tell you this so that you can understand where I'm coming from. But looking at this, you can see that there is more that these people, the people who were in the house, there's more that they need to come and answer for. They've got a prima facie case. But then as to why are they not arrested, it's something that is of a mystery, because the Ndpp believes that they should be charged for defeating the ends of justice and also for the life of Senzo Meyiwa, right? So, and then also you must then look at the fact that the very same people at first told us that it was robbery gone wrong. Now, suddenly they swerved and then they said, no, it was not a robbery gone wrong, blah, blah, blah. You know, for that reason alone, it necessitates a thorough investigation on them, right? So I am sitting here today saying to you, we can crack our heads and say whatever we want to say, but we know the truth. Allegedly. We know the truth. We know who did it. Because it can't be that you are in the house, Longwe Twala, you are in the house, right? Longwe Twala says there were two men, both with firearms. The very same people who were in the house says there were two men, one with firearm and one with a sharp object, but not a firearm. Longwe Twala escaped, but then the same Longwe Twala comes back and tells us, based on the interview he had with Metro FM, he comes here and he says to us, these people, they were manhandling Kelly Khumalo. But wait a minute, when they walked in, you ran out. How do you know? When we say they've got a prima facie case to answer, we are saying on the basis of the fact that whatever they say, it does not collaborate. Dumelo jumps into the neighbor, Togo jumps into the neighbor, right? Dumelo gets into the bathroom. Zandi Khumalo gets into the block. No. Thokozisi jumps into the Ngasha family. Dumelo goes into the bedroom. Zandi goes into the bathroom. Sorry. Senzo Meyiwa died in the hands of Kelly. Senzo Meyiwa is shot in front of Kelly Khumalo's mother and Kelly Khumalo. But those people are not even witnesses in this case. I am saying, combine all these loopholes, combine all these questionable things that are done on this case, you can see the deliberate effort not to book the right people, allegedly, but rather shield the right people. Then fast forward, I'm showing you something when we say you've got a prima facie case to answer. We are saying there are a lot of things that you need to answer for that does not make sense here, right? Now, fast forward. You have Colonel Lambasta Stein telling us that, okay, there was a conversation that happened between this hitman accused number 5, whom we know he's serving 6 life sentences. And I hear people saying, no, he's not serving 6 life sentences. Guys, he is serving 6 life sentences, right? Even Peggy confirmed that, right? So there's no negotiation about the fact that he is a hitman. But then you hear Colonel Lambastan saying, listen, there has been a conversation between accused number 5 and Kelly Khumalo. So there's a link between those people. If these people are arrested for such activity, why are the other ones not arrested for the same, right? Does the law choose? Why are you arresting the servants, not the master? It doesn't make sense. We are saying it makes sense for me when the NDPP says these people have got a prima facie case. And what also matters here is that the NDPP, they give you reasons and they say they must be charged for defeating the ends of justice. They must be charged for, you know what I'm saying, for this. So you must then ask yourself a question. Why is it that the NDPP speaks with boldness and they are not afraid? They even write a letter that is now public to say these people must be charged. Also, guys, remember, now I'm showing you why. Also, guys, remember this. You will remember that according to case 375, they are implicated there. There is a confession that was made which implicate these people. And the question is, despite that, we also know it was leaked to the media that the very same people, police stole critical information, critical statement, right? That also tells us that, why would you do that? If they have no prima facie case, the writings is on the wall. We know who should be arrested. But as to why they are not arrested, the arrogance from the Khumalo girls, I've never seen people who are so arrogant when their life is between life and jail, between jail and, you know what I'm saying, freedom. But these ones, the sense of arrogance that they have, it tells you that you never do anything to us, right? So I want you to look at all this, the writings on the wall, the lies that they speak, and the fact that one says this and the other one says that. The fact that these same people, they go to, since the Meyiwa is shot, they can't even call either police nor ambulance, right? Instead of doing all of that, the first person to be called is Chico Twala, right? Instead of calling those people, the first person to be called is Chico Twala. That necessitates a conversation. And that conversation is, here, what's going on? I want you to think of it this way before the case proceeds. We might have wrong people getting arrested here. And if those people can be convicted, I don't know, but it might be difficult for us to get the justice that we are looking for. Let's gear up and prepare. Because definitely sure, right now, we are about to resume in the Meyiwa case. Give me your thought and your opinion about everything. See you on the next video. But until then, please take care.